What is up, you guys? This is Dubs Talks Wrestling, and this is my Night of Champions prediction video. Before we kick off today's video, I want to thank you guys for 140 subscribers. This is absolutely awesome, and I thank you guys for the constant and amazing support. All right, guys, let's kick off the prediction video. We're going to start off with the triple threat for the men's undisputed title. It is Cody Rhodes, the reigning champion, versus Gunther and Sami Zayn. The obvious heels going to this match are Gunther and Sami Zayn. We've been seeing a lot of heel activity from Sami Zayn towards Cody, towards other members of the roster. Obviously, Gunther being one of the most devastating and established heels in the company after retiring, guys such as AJ Styles, Goldberg, John Cena. So he will definitely be getting heat. I'm very excited and intrigued to see the response from the Saudi Arabian crowd with Sami Zayn pretty much his first time now fully being a heel back in Saudi Arabia. So I'm very excited to see how they respond to him. I'm sure Cody's going to get a great pop. And I do have Cody Rhodes picking up the win and retaining here just because of the long picture. I have to see it through that this Randy Orton feud could be continuing to SummerSlam, or you add a new piece where after Cody wins this match, I could see CM Punk showing up, getting that pop from the Saudi crowd after he won them back at last year's Night of Champions by apologizing to them. So I could definitely see an exciting pop for CM Punk, bringing him back in as one of the top babyfaces of this company and having an awesome babyface versus babyface, face of the company type of feud going into SummerSlam. So I have Cody Rhodes winning this match, holding title up in the SummerSlam, and likely challenging Randy Orton or CM Punk. Up next, if I must say a historic match, it will be the Women's United States Championship on a premium live event for the first time ever. It is the champion Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the title. I have no excitement for this match. We have already seen it, and it is pretty much obvious to me that Tiffany Stratton will be retaining the title and pushing a pretty intriguing storyline between these two blonde women going into SummerSlam, between her and Blake Monroe. I'm very intrigued to see where that storyline goes. I hope that's the direction they go, and I have zero interest in anything more with Jade Cargill, not because I'm not a Jade Cargill fan. I'm a huge Jade Cargill fan. There is just nothing that intriguing for her in WWE, and this is also just so repetitive. It is what we saw last year at SummerSlam, and I have no care to see it again. Let's just have Tiffany retain the title here, move Jade out of the Women's U.S. title picture, maybe move her to Raw and just do something else. I'm actually enjoying her faction, but just don't need her in this division. I got Tiffany Stratton retaining, Blake Monroe showing up after the match and attacking Tiffany Stratton, setting up this feud going into SummerSlam. All right, well, on the men's side of things for the United States title, we have Trick Williams defending his men's United States title versus Ricky Saints. This match has been a long time waiting for. We finally get the title on the line between Ricky and Trick. I'm very excited to see how this match goes, although it is another foregone conclusion to me that Trick Williams will be retaining the title going into SummerSlam, which I don't have a problem with because the long-term storytelling, the long-term vision I see for this feud, as many of you guys probably see as well, is a triple threat between Trick Williams, Ricky Saints, and Carmelo Hayes at SummerSlam. So I'm very excited. I do think after Trick hopefully wins this match, he'll have a singles match at Madison Square Garden versus Carmelo Hayes for the U.S. title during that Saturday night's main event. And then I think Carmelo will lose there because of some Ricky involvement, and that will push our way into the SummerSlam triple threat picture. So I'm very excited to see if they continue to work hard with this U.S. title picture. I'm really enjoying it. I wish Ilya Dragunov was in as well. But yeah, beggars can't be choosers because this has been an awesome stacked division with these three guys. I'm excited to see the direction they take going into SummerSlam. All right, well, we're halfway through the card and on to our last match that isn't a King or Queen of the Ring match. This is a steel cage match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I could really see this match going either way. Seth Rollins could pick up the win. You could reestablish him back into the main event, have him take the momentum off this win, and maybe go challenge for one of the World Heavyweight titles. I just can't see that happening. I think you got to continue with the momentum of Braun Breaker and give the Vision some juice going into SummerSlam. Give Braun Breaker that win. I just don't see how the feud ends here. I feel like it was SummerSlam bound. Maybe you go for a PLE trilogy and just have that match from Raw as an extra, but yeah, I think Braun Breaker's going to win here with the help of the returning Bronson Reed, who will cancel out the 2-on-2 between the Street Profits and Logan Paul distractions and Austin Theory actually writing because, of course, Logan Paul is hurt. But I think Bronson Reed will kind of be that surprise factor, the guy who makes the difference, helping Braun Breaker come out on top in this steel cage match. and picking up the win for him against Seth Rollins. Honestly, the only way I see Seth Rollins picking up this win here is off luck, where Braun Breaker spears him through the steel cage and his feet land first. But other than that, I'm pretty confident that Braun Breaker should be winning this match. All right, well, in our second to last match, we'll have the Queen of the Ring. It is Io Sky versus the Women's World Heavyweight Champion from Monday Night Raw, Liv Morgan. I actually really am a fan of this idea. I know a lot of people were annoyed that Liv is in this. I'm excited because I think Io Sky is going to win here. And I think this match is going to be very good and build excitement going into their second match at SummerSlam. I think Io Sky is going to win here. She's going to re-challenge Liv Morgan again for the title at SummerSlam. And we'll just let things go from there. But I think if they can just put on a classic, put on a really good technical wrestling match here, it could really get people excited for this feud into SummerSlam and not just have us waiting for the looming ideas when is Stephanie Vaquer going to return, and doesn't make Liv Morgan's World Heavyweight title run feel as boring and as predictable as it is, because right now we're just waiting for a factor like a Judgment Day turn or Stephanie Vaquer. Throwing out this wild card like Io Sky could be very intriguing and really help bolster and strengthen this title. All right, last. Probably the scariest match of all time. No, not the swamp match from Extreme Rules with Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. No, that wasn't scary. Not the Firefly Funhouse. No casket match. No burning tables. But the most scary match of this year, and possibly of all time, is Obafemi versus Jey Uso. Yeet. I'll tell you why this is scary, and as you guys can probably assume as the tone I'm talking in right now, is the fact that Jey Uso could very legitimately be winning this match, challenging Cody, setting up for a probably terrible in-ring match, and boring and predictable feud going to SummerSlam. Although, there is something to be optimistic about, and that is Obafemi winning this damn tournament, challenging the OTC at SummerSlam, and giving us the two biggest stars right now in this company going head-to-head and offering what can be one of the best matches of the year if given the chance to cook. I actually do have Obafemi winning this year, getting rid of the fear of Jey Uso, and actually having to work double duty and fighting Brock Lesnar on night one, then Roman Reigns on night two, and winning both of the damn matches. And Obafemi is going to become the next face of this company within the next couple of months. Those right there are my Night of Champion predictions. I thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys for watching the video. More awesome content coming out soon. Be ready for Forbidden Door prediction videos, AEW content, WWE content, and a bunch of more awesome stuff. See you all in the next one. Dubs Talk Wrestling fam. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.